Hello from Plan TV News. This is Ian, and I'll be your news anchor for today. First, we have the segment, What's New at the Clubhouse?
Hi, this is Deanna.
And this is Terry with What's New in the Clubhouse. Well, what's new is that it's clean. We cleaned the copy center and Gunther's garage are spick and span. And we did it together.
Yeah, we did.
And we had a heck of a time, but we got her done. So now we're going to go take a field trip and see it, what you think. Okay, go. Come on. Do it.
We'll do it.
Hi. So here we are into the copy center, and we did this, and this, and this. But we now can find stuff, see? Hole punchers, staples, clips, paper clips. You know, it's all cool. And these are all of the maps, or whatever they call it, the posters. And got them all done, everything to do our newsletter. And then we have the paper cutters up here. It's so cool. We can find everything. And then, hold on to your hats, people. Woo! This here is the lovely Staples Center. And then, so everything's been cleaned out, even under there. It's just organized. We cleaned a lot of stuff out of there. It was really, really kind of bad. But, okay, now let's go over to the Gunther's garage. Remember back when you couldn't even walk in this room? This is Gunther's garage. And now, look, you have room to dance! And if I didn't have a brace on, I'd dance better, but I can't. So, and there's everything here is stuff with a purpose, except this empty box. I don't know what we're doing there. Future stuff. But anyway, this is the cleaning. This, Deanna, and who did this one? I don't know if I did much of this one.
A lot of people.
Okay, and so many more people helped, and we thank you so much for helping us. Who helped?
A lot of members who I'm very grateful for.
Yes, a lot of members who Deanna is very grateful for, and me too.
Yes.
Thank you. And this is what you call working together. Those of you that don't work in with us, try it. You'll like it. It's a lot of fun. We laugh a lot. I would like to reintroduce you to the standards that we have for the clubhouse. It used to hang over there by Gunther's garage, but then it got broken. I fixed it to restore it to its original beautiful thing. And so now it's hanging up in the rec room, I guess, or the workout room, or anything else you want to call it. And so maybe take a look at it once or twice and see how many of those standards you can recognize. Okay? Oh my God, it's so nice, isn't it?
It is.
It just shows how nice this place can be if we all pitch in together to make it beautiful, clean, and organized.
Next, we have Health Tip of the Week. Let's see what Plan TV's creative folks have for us today.
Hi, this is Chris with this week's Health Tip. Today we'll be talking about the importance of rest. Rest and sleep are two entirely different things. Sleep is one form of rest, physical, but there are 6 more. In addition to physical rest, we also need mental, emotional, spiritual, creative, social, and sensory rest. Here's a brief rundown of each type. Physical rest. Physical rest includes activities you find physically restorative. Sleep is the most obvious, but it also includes yoga, massages, or controlled breathing exercises. Mental rest. This includes giving your brain a break when it's overstimulated from thinking about things or even jotting down thoughts on pen and paper before bed to give your mind a break. Emotional rest. Emotional rest is the rest we experience when we have the space and time to cut back on caring for others and just marinate in and express our own authentic feelings. This best happens in finding someone you trust, like a friend or a therapist, to share the emotions you are feeling. Spiritual rest. This has everything to do with feeling a deep connection and sense of belonging, purpose, and acceptance. Your spiritual rest may come in the form of attending worship services, meditation, or a simple form of meaningful community service. Creative rest. Creative rest is gained when we let ourselves appreciate beauty or feelings of awe and wonder. This easiest way to do this is to get outside and be present in nature. Go on a walk, a hike, or get into the water. Social rest. Social rest can be achieved in different ways. Sometimes it's taking time to not be around people and practicing restorative solitude. But at other times it might be just spending time with the core people that help you feel replenished and most like yourself. Sensory rest. We live in a society where overstimulation is easy to come by. From screens to music, from conversations to sights and smells, our brain is constantly processing. Give your senses a rest by cutting out stimulation at times in your day. Spend some time in quiet, put down your phone and just breathe, or try some noise-canceling headphones to drown out the noise. Well, that's it for health tips for the week. Be well, rest well, and take care.
Hi, this is Ann, and welcome to this week's Gantt Report. Today I'll share summaries of chapters 5 and 6 from Mel Robbins, The Let Them Theory. In chapter 5, Robbins shares about finding freedom from others' opinions. She says it's best not to be fearful of how others form opinions about what you want to do. You are not reporting to an approval committee. Validate yourself. You want to go to school to improve your career skills? Do it. Want to travel abroad? Do that. Do not let naysayers doubt your intentions or cause you to doubt yourself. Looking for outside validation only frustrates you, as you will not always get the information you seek if expecting it only from beyond yourself. Chapter 6 delves into the hard but worth it work of engaging with one's own family. In families, emotions can run high and individual perspectives can clash when discussing personal matters. Yet it's better to come to an agreement and hear all sides, including the issues and behavior that need addressing. Within the family, it's best not to try to control another person or how they feel. You cannot change or control the feelings of others, but sometimes you can affect the eventual outcome. Let me listen, learn to be open to others' ideas, and collaborate or work together. Divisions in families can cause resentment, anger, etc. But hard conversations can heal relationships and help family members have a greater understanding of how to move forward together. Well, that's it for the Gantt Report for this week. Come back next time for chapters 7 and 8 of the Let Them Theory. This is Ann signing off. Bye now. See you next time.
Now we have the segment Getting to Know You. It's a way for us to learn more about the people we work with every day here at Plan.
Hello, everybody. I'm Shanita, staffing with Plan, and as you can see, I have the great Terry here for Getting to Know You. Hi, Terry.
Hi,
Hi. Please introduce yourself.
my name's Teresa Diane Hitchcock, but I go by Terry.
This is Terry. T-E-R-R or T?
No, T-E-R-I. 4 letters, 1 I,
Okay.
1 R.
Please tell us what brought you to Plan. How did you get here?
Had a nervous breakdown.
You about to have one now?
No. I
Just jokes.
had a breakdown, kind of like a really harsh, and it was bad. And I got sent to JFS, and then they sent me over here.
When was this? How long ago?
A long time.
Long time?
So long ago that I don't know.
You don't know. All right.
It was like 2000 and something, 9, 8, 10, I don't know. Somebody knows. It's on my paperwork.
So that's how you
all I
heard
got
of
to say.
Plan and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. What was your life like before Plan, Terry?
It was turbulent, a lot of turbulence. I had a lot of ups and downs, but never could get all the way up.
Right.
I just couldn't feel good about anything. And I was really headed to a second suicide attempt, and I didn't want to go there.
I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't know that, Terry.
Yeah.
A second one?
Yeah, because the first one was in 85, October 5th of 1985. And that was the beginning, because then I ended up in a state hospital. But I'll tell you what, The first time I got put into handcuffs and put in the back of a police car was the safest I felt in a very long time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Now, see, I wouldn't feel good like that. That's like the worst thing that you could do to me is put me in the
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, that's what they did, and then they took me to the state
And
hospital.
you felt safe.
Yes, I felt for the first time I think I had ever experienced in my
How
life.
old were you? Do you remember?
I was 25,
25?
26.
You were young, Terry.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you like most about playing?
I like so many things about it. I like the art.
Mm-hmm.
I like the meetings that are someone else, someone different leads them every day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so it's always a variety.
Something to
But I think that the biggest thing I like is working together as a team to voice what we want for our clubhouse.
Correct.
And for us to make it happen. And for us to make it happen takes every member of our clubhouse.
Yes, Terry, let them know. What are some of your goals
Right now or back?
while coming to playing?
Oh, now?
Yeah.
Well,
here.
they change. I change them. But right now, my goals are like, I want to learn how to control my ruminating.
Mm-hmm.
I
What
want
is
to.
ruminating?
Ruminating is when your body or your brain gets stuck on something negative and it stays there, and then it makes you think things that are not real. Then you feed on that, and they build it up till it's something else that's bad. Like nobody wants to be around me. When you started with one person,
And say the word again for me.
ruminating.
Ruminating. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, because it's common. It's common a lot, and I do it. I don't do it as much as I used to, but I still do it.
Okay.
And it's usually when you're left alone too long, or you haven't, I didn't get out or something, and usually like that. Or when I'm sick and I can't get out.
Right.
Yeah, but I have to watch it because it'll take me. I mean, it's like a tide.
Right. I understand. Been there, done that. Can you tell us something interesting about yourself? Perhaps a secret that nobody knows, maybe.
I was a river rescuer in Iowa.
Is that?
I would rescue people during floods, or that were stuck in going with the river downstream.
You swim, Terry?
Yes, very much so.
Okay.
I'm a fish. I'm a Pisces.
Of course, you are.
So
Okay.
the trick is if you ever get stuck in fast running water, is go at an angle. Don't ever try to swim straight for the side.
So go at an angle.
Yeah, you'll get so tired you can't do it.
All right. Okay.
So I learned how to blow up my pants as a inflation
Like a
device.
flotation-
Yeah.
Flotation device, right.
But usually with the team, you got a helmet on and everything. And
Right.
That's what I had.
All right.
So-
What brings Terry Hitchcock joy, happiness?
Horseback riding.
What?
I love my horses.
What? You have a horse?
We had 12.
Oh.
I
on
grew
the
up with
farm?
horses, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And so when you're running on the back of a horse, man, it's like
Nothing-
flying.
yeah, nothing
It's like a glide. It's something, not like trotting, not like galloping. It is like so smooth. And it's like flying.
You have a name, favorite horse? You remember?
Prince.
Oh my God, Prince.
Yes.
Gotta love that one.
Yes, and Prince lived for a very long time. And I used to be the most earliest riser out of all of the kids in my
You could get
family.
to the ho- yeah.
Yeah, well, I would get up and I couldn't stay inside because my mom was griping that I was too loud. So I'd go outside. 4 years old, I was going outside at 5 o'clock in the morning, going to the
serious?
corral, and I'd go, "Mere Prince," and she.
You rode a horse at
Yes,
4?
bareback, and Prince came over, and I got on him, and then my mom.
Took care of you, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was good for kids.
Right.
And so then my mom said, "Terry, what the hell are you doing out this time?" And I said, "Mom, Prince is my friend."
At 4 years old.
Yes, I was. Like, Mom,
I can imagine.
Yes. Oh,
Terry. Whippersnapper, that Terry.
Yep.
Anything you would like to say to the members here at Plan?
I would say I'm really a firm believer in that commitment when you first start to set a goal for how many days you want to come and stick to that many days.
Okay.
Because you won't get the full benefits of it and know what it's actually like unless you do that.
What about doing tasks around here? I see today with your brace on, you came in here, and so far I've seen you help clean the tables. You help me in the kitchen with the dishes. what can you say to encourage the other members to maybe do a task a day?
Well, I think that everybody here has a task. It's just they don't have their name assigned to it, right?
Right.
And so I think that when you see, if you were to put your head up and look, you'd see that there's plenty to do. And I think that that's part of being a part of a community is
Oh, you
to
gonna
do
make
your
me
fair
cry.
share.
Get it, Terry.
No, but it's true.
It's
I mean,
the truth, right?
yeah, you have to do your fair share, and whether you're here one day or 5 days,
Right.
there's always your job. We are dependent on you to do your job. Now, if you don't work and you sit down and you don't do nothing, you're not doing anything for your own mental health either.
Correct.
But thank you.
No, thank you. And that would be the end of getting to know you and featuring television.
And that's me, the star.
Well, that's it for the broadcast today. Thanks for watching. This is Ian signing off until next week.
But see, Shirley, who I was working for at the time, she had a husband that I was his home health nurse, and I would work for her. And then one day I came there, and my relationship was breaking up, and she just said, "Hand this to the people. Go to JFS." And so what I found out is that the paper said, "Help me."
Well, when we go to the bank, I'm going to hand you a note. Okay?
Yes. Okay, got to know you instead.
No, we're not doing that. Terry. Stop.
People ask you a question, and you go, "What are you writing a book?"
All in my business.
Yeah.
So I have to stay in front of the... All right.
Yeah, lightheaded. Right.
Getting to know you.
Okay.
The Wonderfuls.
Yes. I got it on.
Are you already filming? Do that out.
Oh, we got to do the out thing? Okay, so then you clip it off. Okay. Being shiny. I don't say
Yeah. I know. He likes to do spoofs
Yeah.
or bloopers.
It's the fun. It shows the fun.
It says this is Deanna, then it's Terry.
Okay.
Well, okay, yeah.
So you say yours, and then I'll say it's Terry. With what's new at the clubhouse. Okay?
Do what?
Say your name.
Deanna.
Say hi, this is...